Today we have an exciting topic to discuss, that is podcasting with ChatGPT. We will explore how ChatGPT can revolutionize your podcasting journey, helping you with content generation, interview preparation, and overall enhancing your podcasting experience. So let's dive in. Podcasting has gained tremendous popularity, allowing individuals to share their insights, their stories, and connect with global audience. And ChatGPT can assist you in various aspects of podcasting. Let's explore some ways in which ChatGPT can elevate your podcasting experience. Episode planning. ChatGPT can help you brainstorm content ideas, find interesting topics, and it can also suggest guests and experts whom you can call in your podcast. It can also provide you unique perspective, and it will help you give unique ideas in which you can use in your podcast, which will overall enhance the listening experience. Content generation. ChatGPT can assist you in generating scripts and outline for your podcast episodes. Whether it's introduction, transitions, or key points, and whatever segment you want to keep in your podcast, ChatGPT will help you structure it and it will give you a proper outline for your podcast. Interview preparation. Before conducting an interview, ChatGPT can actually help you research about your guest, and it will tailor questions that is relevant for your guest. It can provide background information, potential discussion points, and even follow-up questions which you can ask them, and it will make the overall conversation very engaging. Editing assistance. ChatGPT can provide you insights and suggestions for editing your podcast episode. It can assist you in enhancing the audio quality, removing background noises, and it even suggests appropriate background music or sounds, which overall will create a great listening experience. Now let's go to the main section of this video, the demonstration part. Alright, so this is the demonstration for how you can use ChatGPT for podcasting. Alright. So in this demonstration, we will see 6 different things. The first is come up with a great podcast name. The second is research episode idea. Then write an episode outline. Then create interview questions. Then write episode titles. And finally, find possible guest. Alright, so let's start with the first one, that is come up with a great podcast name. So let's suppose you are very new to this podcasting world and you just want to get started. So the first thing which you need is your podcast name. So let's use ChatGPT for this. So what you will write is, what are ideas for a great, let's suppose you want to make a podcasting about technology. Let's say for a great technology inspired podcast. All right. So this is the prompt. Let's see what it gives. Alright, so ChatGPT has suggested you 10 different names that you can use for a podcast that is related to technology. Alright, so like it has not only given you the name, but it has also given some points which you can add. Let's suppose your channel description. Alright, and it has also give a slight detail about your podcast. Let's suppose you want to choose this 8 point, tech and work. So it has also given a point like explore the changing nature of the world in this digital age, discuss remote work, automation, and gig economy, upscaling the future of the job. So as you can see, it has generated great ideas for you. All right. And from here, you can pick any name or you can take inspiration from this. All right. And you can anytime generate new responses and ChatGPT will come up with new names. Now let's see the second thing, that is research episode ideas. So for this, we can write, what are 5 podcast ideas for, let's suppose you want to make a podcast about discussing the Apple ecosystem. All right, for Apple ecosystem. Let's see what it gives. All right, so it has given 5 different ideas for your topic, that was Apple ecosystem. So this is the basic prompt. Write 5 ideas, 5, or you can write 10 ideas, 20 ideas, whatever the number you want, and then your title. All right, the topic in which you want to generate idea. Now let's see the third one, that is write an episode outline. So for this we will write write an outline for a 5-minute podcast about, let's suppose, about machine learning. All right, let's see what it gives. All right, so as you can see, ChatGPT has actually given a proper outline for your topic. So let's suppose you want to talk about machine learning or anything you want to talk about. Let's suppose you want to talk about machine learning, then you can start first with the introduction. Then in the first segment, you can start with understanding machine learning basics. Here you can talk about different type of things. You can talk about what is machine learning. You can explain some concepts. Then you can introduce different types of machine learning. All right. So it has given a proper outline which you can follow and you can deliver your podcast. All right. Now let's go one step further and create interview questions. So for this, we will write a prompt. What are 10 questions to ask in an interview with someone who does technology podcast? All right. Let's see what it. All right. So ChatGPT has suggested you 10 questions that you can ask in an interview or in a podcast to your guest. So this will be the basic prompt in which you will say how many questions you want. In this, I have taken an example of a technology podcast host. All right. And you can take any other example. Let's suppose you are hosting a politician, then you can write politician here. All right. And it will give you a question that is tailored to that particular guest. All right. Now let's move to one more very important thing, that is episode titles. So for this we will write 5 catchy titles for a podcast about, let's suppose, machine learning. Alright, so ChatGPT has actually given 5 catchy titles for a podcast about machine learning. Alright, so it can be anything, any topic you want to write the titles about, but as you can see, it's so smart that it has given SEO friendly titles for you. All right. Then lastly, let's see how to find guest for your podcast. So for this, you can write, make a list of 10 guests for a podcast about technology in India. All right. Alright, so as you can see, ChatGPT has given a list of 10 guests for a podcast related to technology. So basically, it has given you names of different CEOs and all. So I think like if you have a very big podcast, you can call them. But let's suppose you are just starting out. So you can also give prompts about like what are your requirements, what are the field in which you want to make a guest list about. You can give specific prompts and ChatGPT will tailor your request. All right. And finally, let's see one more prompt, that is write a pitch email for one of these guests. Then you can write ask them to be on our podcast. And you can also give suggestions like be friendly. All right, let's see what it gives. Alright, so as you can see, ChatGPT has given a perfect email which you can send to your guest. And like this is so detailed that you just have to fill the guest name and you can just tailor the email once and the email is good to go. And this email is very detailed. And if you're sending this to someone, there are high chances that they will come to your podcast. Alright guys, so that's it for the demonstration and we have covered all the basic things that is required for a podcasting. So we have seen how to come up with a great podcast name. Then we have seen how to research episode ideas. Then we have seen how to write an episode outline, then create interview questions, then write episode titles, and finally finding possible guest for your podcast. So that's it for the demonstration. So that's it for this video. Make sure you drop down your thoughts in the comment section below and don't forget to subscribe our channel. My name is Priyanshu and I will see you in the next video.